F Your Life Radio Podcast with Big Steve, Chris the Key, and Soy Sauce Boss.
480 to the 602, Hayden and McDowell. Come out and check us out.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Sound that shit. Let off some shots. Gunshotter. What that shit do?
And McDowell.
We are out here. This is F Your Life Radio. We are in the billing. You are in your feelings. You know what it is. I got the squad with me. Chris the Key. What up, though?
Dude, before we take it any further, I'm saying it now while I still remember it.
Okay.
Shout out your boy Sil for the memes now.
Oh no, I had that written down.
Oh, perfect.
No, yeah. Let me run the radio show that I host, and then I will get to that for sure. I got the Soy Sauce Boss in the billing. What's happening?
Run the radio,
You fucking piece of shit. I'm
Wow.
doing you a favor, you fucking asshole.
Well, there's a lot of ideas.
Oh my god. What up? Soy Sauce Boss, baby, in the building. EYL Radio, motherfuckers.
Yay!
Shout out, Sil.
Hey, that's another thing too. Shout out to everybody who listened last week to the cunt count. And I have to say this now. Thank you, actually, Chris the Key, in all seriousness, for reminding me. Shout out to the homie Sil, who actually, number one, kept a cunt count. Accurate, by the way. Or it was at
51.
51 cunts. Which I think, is that a record for any podcast?
I mean, that's a lot of cunts. I mean, you
Right.
have to ask Joe Rogan. He probably has a count.
A lot of cunts in the bowl.
There's a lot.
The bowl of cunts.
It's like a cunt bowl.
And sometimes it gets like juicy in there.
Well, okay. That took it just one click.
Hey, that's
click
what I
too
do.
far.
Hey,
That's what I do.
let us know.
Shout out to Sil, though. Not only did he do that, but he comes through with like fire memes like every single time after every single show. So shout out to him.
And shout out to everybody liking the page, too, because we've had a lot of new listeners and a lot of new page likes lately. And
That's
shout out
huge.
to that. That's amazing.
Did
Where are we
break
at
four?
right now? We're just a click under 400?
We need to get over 400. You know what I mean? So we're at like 398, like as we sit here right now.
Tell a friend to like the page if you haven't already. It's facebook.com/FYourLifeRadio, EFF Your Life Radio. Is there merch, or do we still have a merch campaign, or are we done with? Okay, cool.
EYL.
We're actually going to be coming out with a whole new line of merch shortly. Shout out to Keyed Clothing. Shout out to Cunt Clothing. So that's happening. Instagram at EYL_radio.
Same with Twitter.
What is it? The same? EYL_radio.
Yeah.
But are we tweeting? I'm not tweeting. Are you?
Well, we have it linked to where when we do certain things, it tweets for us.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know what we're yelling about!
Yes. What do we do? So what do we do over the weekend, man? We actually had a kind of a fuckerous little weekend there.
Your friends are shit.
This is true. Chris the Key, you weren't there, so let me tell you what happened.
Tell me.
So, as you know, Saturdays is usually like a day where the Soy Sauce Boss and I, and sometimes we will get together and sort of do EYL related sort of things. That's sort of like an annual or a weekly thing that we do Saturdays. And so this Saturday was no different from what I thought.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like...
Right. Actually, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite button right there. So Soy Sauce Boss picks me up, and I'm thinking it's just going to be a standard Saturday of just, sometimes we film, sometimes we just map shit out or whatever. Actually, believe it or not, some planning goes into this shit show. So it does happen. So, but Saturdays we do that. So I get over here thinking it's just, I grab my little bottle of Sailor Jerry's and start getting after it. And there's a little funny vibe in here when I walk in. And the Soy Sauce Boss is kind of hanging out and he's being a little bit mischievous on the couch and shit. And finally he hits me with this. He goes, hey, so what are you doing tonight? And I actually did have some plans, but they had fallen through. But
Which I knew about, so I knew you were open for the night.
Right. I had no plans. And so I figured that we were just going to be kind of doing EYL things and hanging out here. This fucking guy, Chris the Key, he's like subtly drops in that he's like, well, I got this, birthday party thing I got to go to, and I wanted to, I got to at least make an appearance. I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, oh, it's a birthday party, like, okay, like, but then he starts like, well, why don't you just roll? And I was like, well, I don't like motherfuckers and shit. Like, wherever like the humans are, that's like where I won't be.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Plus, it sounds like this was very short notice, so the white
very
resistance
short
goes
notice.
up.
I liked exactly. So then the white resistance kicks in because we talked about this before. Yeah. The shorter the notice, the more white resistance. So my like white resistors were like up, and so then he's like, okay. So then it goes from it being, a birthday party to now it's a rap show. Okay.
How did that
it was a rap show or a
birthday party. It is.
So it was someone's birthday at the rap show.
It was a birthday app show.
Rap show. Yeah.
It was a rap day show.
For sure.
And so then, and by the way, like people that know me, like that, I can't stand fucking rappers.
Yeah.
Like I really can't. Like especially like local ass ones. Like I met cool cats that are rappers that are local rappers and shit. Like they're cool and whatever. I'm so over the like. We're in like this like SoundCloud like era where everyone's got a fucking mixtape and everyone's got it's always fire and you're always trying to push this like mixtape on me. I just can't stand the shit.
For the last 10 or 15 years, everyone's a fucking rapper.
It's true.
Like, okay, dude, you have a SoundCloud, man.
That officially makes you. That's all you need. That's the rapper starter kit.
Yeah.
That and like some like. What do you call that? The zirconian, like the cubic zirconian fucking...
Oh, the fake diamonds?
Yeah, that and a SoundCloud, and you're a rapper.
For sure.
That's... Can we meme that? Can we do like the fucking...
Oh, a starter kit?
Yeah.
We can meme anything.
Is that... Well, there's a lot of...
There's a lot of memes in the bowl.
In the bowl? I mean, can we pluck that from the bowl?
Are there different bowls for different things? Is there ideas in the meme bowls, or memes are just with the ideas and it's all kind of
memes
like a
go
bowl?
in the same bowl. It's a lot of different categorizing.
It's all in one idea.
It's like a trail mix of ideas.
It's like a Swiss Army knife.
Oh, nice.
Of ideas.
Nice.
It's the idea knife.
Jesus.
So anyway, so then it turns in from no plans to birthday party local rap show.
Nice.
So then he actually explained who the like party, and I actually liked these particular guys that it was the birthday party for or whatever. What are their names? Should we shout them out?
No, I don't know. You said it. How do I know? You said I'm funny.
Yeah, Terrorist Angel Babies from Neptune. They're my boys.
Right.
Totally dope. I like them.
I actually do like these guys. So I was like, oh, okay. But I was still resistant because I don't want to go to these, like, I'm sure, and these guys are cool, but just like the vibe at these like rap shows where it's like a bunch of local rappers at some like shitty bar.
Yeah.
Like, it's always a problem, man. It's just, I just always know that there's just going to be some guy who's going to wonder why I'm looking at him, and you got a bunch of backwards hats and fucking gauge earrings.
Everyone's got that complex of like
fucking shit, man.
Stuck
And
in my shoes, man.
Yeah, did I fuck your J's up, bro?
My bad, bro.
You fucking idiot. Like, oh, Christ. Anyways, it's whatever. So I was very resistant. And so then Soy Sauce Boss...
You were being a baby.
Well...
Is what...
I don't.
Is what I remember.
You're
is
also
that how
probably...
is this your
I don't like rappers. It's like, I don't like rappers.
You're probably also offending all of North Phoenix with the description of these things.
Well, with the gauge earrings and the
Yeah.
backwards hats and fucking, like... They almost look like... They're like juggalos, man, but not. You know what I mean?
Like the new age juggalos.
Yeah. So, is there a lot of juggalos in Phoenix, by the way?
Yeah, this is a lot out here.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it live?
They're
active?
They're out here.
Oh, fuck. Well, they bummed
Welcome.
me out, too.
Welcome back to Arizona.
Yeah, no, we're having a great fucking time. So anyway, so here's what he does. This is what I get the soy sauce pressure. He pulls like a friendship card. Like he doesn't even, he goes like, whoa, like I thought you were just going to be like my road dog, like. And that's why I feel like an asshole.
Disclaimer, it was this whole thing before Steve moved out here, like, oh, we're gonna pop. Like, he was like making sure like I wasn't gonna be some like lizard, like, you know what I mean? Some like lizard thing. And
like you weren't gonna have the white resistance.
Like I wasn't gonna have the white resistance.
Right.
And
no, it's true.
You know what I mean? And then so it's like, well, this is just a pop. And then I think what also happened is he didn't understand I just wanted to go for a little bit, show us some love. I think he thought I was gonna like be a rapper all night with these
like
guys.
on stage.
Yeah,
like on stage.
I
like,
didn't
with a towel around my head, like,
yeah,
like swinging around.
No, I thought he was going to be out there like shaking everybody's fucking hand and giving hugs, and I was going to be out there trapped with a bunch of local ass backward hat rappers, like with gauge earrings and shit, like for the entire night. And there's not enough Sailor Jerrys in the fucking world that can like where I can do that. And I was like, here's the thing, like I actually was not a part of that scene, but I was into that scene when my like early 20s and shit. Like I was definitely involved.
you hype manned with me.
I
hella
did
times,
like a bunch of times, and like I told you I fancy myself.
What'd it be
rapper
like,
shit.
dude?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And by the way, thank you for playing that entire fucking song.
You like that?
I did not.
We had fans asking for it.
Would it be like you can catch me?
You know what I mean? We had fans that want to hear this.
They were not asking for the song.
Yes, they were. They said they want to hear the full song.
I don't understand.
I don't
That
understand.
on Steve's SoundCloud, man.
Well,
I'm gonna set you up a SoundCloud called like Trey_Hustle.
Trey Gauge earrings
Trey Gauge earrings hustle.
with the backwards hat like fucking logo.
Respect the hustle.
But in reality, I ate a chicken sandwich at this thing, bought my buddy a
true.
shot, and then we left.
Wait, they were serving
Basically.
chicken sandwiches at the rap show?
They were.
Well, it was like it's a tight bar. It's like this Tempe bar place. They have dope, food there. It's good.
But this was so in all fairness, he really did just do like a cruise by. He just did like he shook a couple hands. He like said happy birthday to the homie and shit. And do you want to shout him out, by the way?
Oh yeah, shout out Whit Tucker, baby. Terrorist Angel Babies. He's from ALA. He's from
hold
there.
on. Their name is really Terrorist Angel Babies.
Terrorist Angel Babies from Neptune.
Oh my
They're
God.
just babies.
That's incredible.
They're just babies.
Are they still? How old are these cats? Because I have there's
Late 20s.
Okay, cool. They're
Late
okay
20s.
then. No, they're still fine to like continue. Because I have this thing where you're like once you hit that 30-ish,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit past 30, like
2.
okay, max. And you're
like-
still like
Putting out SoundCloud
putting out
links and
sound
shit.
like fucking die.
That's where I got weirded out. You know what I mean? I've been doing this thing since fucking before I knew you. And
Right,
like,
it's
you
true.
know, and like nothing happened. And nothing, obviously I didn't like make it fucking big. Otherwise I wouldn't be sitting here with you fucking guys on this podcast.
Shout out.
But, at some point, and just doing it for fun, it's like,
What, you hit like an age, right?
well, it's like, do I look at like 401k and focus on like 401ks and like insurance policies, or
no.
do I send
HMO.
out like my HMO plan, or do I send out a SoundCloud link? Like at some point, I have to figure out like real life is occurring to where I didn't set myself up for this digital internet age, dude. Back in my day, you made paper fucking press kits, like a paper thing with a physical CD in it.
Right.
Now I see one cable on my fucking desk, and I'm like pissed that there's a cable
It's
even
all
on my
digital,
desk.
for
Everything's all
sure.
digital.
No,
So it's a
it's
new
true.
game. And in 05 through 08, I didn't set myself up for like this digital age that we're in now. And a lot of cats who did are seeing major success. And it's like, for me to start right now at 35 with the digital age, it's like, Jesus Christ, no. Fucking no.
Do you think that if this whole digital thing was popping, like when you were, because when was the apex? Like what was like the peak of your like rap shit? Like,
It was like 03.
Okay, if you which
04,
was
05, if that max.
like that was like your peak.
Yeah, because this was 05.
In due time, baby. In due time.
God,
That was
damn
like
it.
05.
Ramen, your peak was that time I first met you when I got in the car, like, hey, you're that rapper, Ramen Charles.
I
when I
mean,
was like 15 years
and
old.
like,
But my question was like, do you think that if this digital shit was popping, that's popping now, then that you would have probably had more success? Like you would have already like
I think so, yeah.
Like,
I think I
blown.
would have taken more advantage of it. And
YouTube and
been-
shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, because you got cats that are really like getting signed and really blowing up off the strength of like Instagram,
Right.
and like YouTube.
Yeah, and none of these tools were available. But the one good thing is the artists now coming
Right.
out have so many tools in front of them that now it's just all about their hard work and hustle.
Right.
If you're a rapper, you are a business. You're not just fucking, Jano D with the SoundCloud link.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which, if there's a Jano D out there, like,
Shout
sorry.
Shout out to Jano D.
With the fucking gauge earrings.
Yeah.
Jano D.
Anyway, so the funniest part about this shit, though, was the exit strategy. So
How did that play out?
Oh, this was amazing. So I guess it was one of those things where you kind of had to be there, but like I'll try to like break it down for you. So he told me when we were walking in, like, hey, I'm not trying to be here long. Like, I'm gonna shake a couple hands, political, like, kiss babies.
Political. I wanted to see my boy, but like,
Right.
yeah.
But you weren't trying to post up all night.
But I wasn't trying to post all night at all.
No
I'd be in
Post
like
Malone.
a sweaty Post Malone.
You weren't trying to sing along in the front row?
I've done that so many nights. It's like, Jesus, I got 401ks I got to fucking
Yes. HMOs.
You got khakis you gotta wear,
Dude,
man.
I got khakis I got to press for Monday morning that I'm fucking dreading.
Anyway, so we're outside, we're talking to this dude, or Soy Sauce is talking to this dude. I'm like sitting there, like, because I was kind of drunk or whatever. I'm sitting there just like chain smoking cigarettes and shit, and fucking Soy Sauce like looks over to me. We had been there like literally a half hour at this point.
Like 39 minutes.
What'd your voice do right there?
I'm like 39 minutes. Ba, 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 ba.
No, okay, so we were there for about 38 minutes, and
Jesus.
so he's like talking to this dude, and I guess Soy Sauce knows him or whatever, and he looks over to me. He goes, "Hey, did you still need to go to the store?"
And you're like,
And right
yes,
then I knew. I was like, "Oh, this is the out. I see what's happening here." Like, so I was like, "Yeah, if you don't mind, man." So
real fast, because they were talking about, like, I was getting the signal, like, all right, the show's about to start. Like, get on in here and get sweaty. Get your feet hurt. I want your feet to hurt all night.
Yeah,
I want you to be sweaty in the front.
I missed that. I didn't catch that.
Yeah, and it's like,
Okay.
that's where I'm half white, and that's where like my like
white
little
resistance.
50% white resistance kicks in, and it's like,
Right.
oof, what do I do? What do I do? And like it's fight or flight.
And you went with my friends, got to go to the store.
It's fight or flight.
Yeah.
So I'm a decent actor, and so I start talking about like, oh, did you still need to go to the store?
But
like,
I picked up I picked up what he was putting down.
Clearly.
You know what I mean? And I was like, actually, yeah, if you don't mind, like, let's go. This is the fucking funniest part. He's talking to this guy, right? Who's, by the way,
Shout out, cool. He's a
cool
dude.
dude, very cool. And he was like a veteran, combat veteran and shit. Fucking respect for sure. But we were talking to him, and he's like, he's finally, I forget how it happened, but he's like, all right, do you need to go to the store? I was like, yeah. So he's like, all right, man, well, we're about to get to the store real quick. And he's like, hey, if you don't mind, if you're going to the store, I'm really tired, man. Can you grab me a Red Bull?
No.
Yeah, dude.
Don't tell me you said yeah.
It's science.
Well, he did say yes, because otherwise we're not going to the store. He should have been like, well, actually, dude, we're not going to the store. We're leaving. But, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
How long was he standing outside waiting for you to come back with this Red
that's what we were talking
Well,
about.
to be honest, I have no idea. But honestly, in a social setting, I would have just ghosted, because ghosting is the new like goodbye.
Yeah,
right.
You don't even say shit.
Yeah. Fuck like saying goodbye. What are you gonna do? Walk around and say goodbye to everybody? What is
You
this,
just
fucking-
said hello to
what is
a
this,
half hour ago?
2007 here?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
No, we don't do that. We ghost.
We just ghost.
But
on
I was like in a social like thing, and I needed a way to like Larry David out of this thing, and this was my one way. So I was just like, oh, I'll grab you a Red Bull. He was like, oh, I got cash, and I was like, nah, I got it. I was like, I got it.
That shit was so. So then we're leaving, right? And so right then I had to like control, because I was about to start fucking dying laughing, like because I know this guy's not getting his Red Bull, and he just got done telling us this like story about this like combat situation and like all this, and so we're like leaving. So then we're walking to, and Soy Sauce was smart. He was like a bank robber. Like he parked like away from the spot. You know what I mean? Like he didn't park so where like motherfuckers could like see you walking. He parked like in the next parking lot over.
It's common white sense. You never like get trapped to like a thing, because then if you need to bail, you
Right.
know what I mean.
For
That's
this
the
situation.
resistance.
Always have
That's
your
the
exit
resistance
strategy
kicking
plan.
in.
No, so he literally was parked like it was like out of fucking Heat, like the movie and shit. Like he was like parked like
About to pull
in
a heist.
Yeah. So like he starts power walking right to the car, and I'm like, I got long legs and shit, so I'm like having a hard time keeping up with his like white resistance walk. Like it was so thick. It was crazy, man. The white resistance was unreal that night. And because I put up the white resistance. So here's the fucked up part. So we're walking to the car. 2 cars over from where he's parked, there's a bunch of heads that he knows that are smoking. They're allegedly, they're puffing on one. And we had to pull the most Indiana Jones fucking covert. Like, this fool fucking dipped in. I've never seen him get so slim. He got so slim and, like, to be undetected and shit. And he just, like, quickly, like, opens the car door and, like, shuts it to where... But, like, he shuts it to where it closes, but you couldn't hear it. Like, it was fucking so stealth. And then he pulls the most... I still maintain I have never been a part of a faster 3-point turn in my life. He pulls the most... Like, with the lights still off. Like, literally, he was about to either... It looked like we had just robbed a bank or, like, about to go do, like, a drive-by. Like, he does the most, like, gangster 4-second 3-point turn I've ever seen in my life. And we crept off like some white resistance into the night.
Yeah, I mean...
Good story.
Well, because I didn't want to get caught in the crossfires of a Larry
Where
David.
you going, bro?
Yeah, like, where am I going?
What
am I doing?
Like, oh, no, I'm going to the store to get a Red Bull. Tell them I'll be right back.
You guys need anything else?
And, like, dude, I've been going to local hip-hop shows since, like, 1994 and shit. So, like... I've done them. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm done.
Yeah.
My feet hurt. What are you going to do? Huh?
My fucking mind hurts.
Yeah, it's like, what are you going to do? Huh?
Terrible, man.
480 to the 602.
And then, earlier that day, Soy Sauce has, like, a problem with, like, going out into public with me. It's a whole thing, man. And I don't know what it is that I do specifically, but, like, he gets so uptight white when he goes out into public with me.
Well, dude, it's like I'm always tagged as like the big theatrics, like Loud. Like we made memes before memes were memes about how I was Loud, Chris the Key, when we went to go get you a place one time, like an apartment or something.
Specials?
You got any specials? And so it's like, but we haven't kicked it with Steve like this in years. I mean, Steve's been living in the Bay since like late 90s, mostly.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm realizing, like, he's like the big and loud, like boisterous. We're in this store the other day.
Yeah, Big Lots.
The same day, Big Lots, whatever. And she's like, oh, do you have the, like, you save her card thing? And he's like, well, as much as I like to come out here, as much as I love the store, I don't have one.
Well, hold on a second. I was irritated because this lady, first of all, I work in customer service, allegedly. When there is a fucking line... Like, you open another goddamn register. This lady had, like, 2 brain cells, and they were fighting. Like, it was just... Yeah, it was just... And they were watching fucking World Star. Like, her 2 brain cells that she had. It was fucking unbelievable, man. By the time I got up to the line, I was fucking irritated.
Well, and you're vocal about it. So I'm very like, I'm not gonna be all vocal like Dramatico as I stand, in the line. But like, he's like, if there's another store, they'd like open a line and like she heard him and she's like, ooh, like, I'm sorry, like my 2 brain cells are fighting. Like, I'm so sorry this is happening to you, dude. And it's like, holy shit, like I'm like, you're in people's face.
Normal people have that filter where you just kind of know what you say and what you don't say in public. Steve doesn't have it, so he'll be outside. Like by a pool, and some little kids will be like, "Oh, Marco Polo," and this dude will go, "Hell up!" Yeah, it's like, dude, they're 5.
Yeah,
what are you saying?
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse.
And dare it be about sports. If it's about sports, dude, he is like super confrontational.
Absolutely,
you're a fool to bring up sports with this guy.
Like it's guerrilla warfare suddenly.
Don't bring up sports to me if you don't have any frame of reference.
Some like our poor waitress with the waiter rather. It's like this guy's gonna spit in our food.
Dude, I know.
You talk sports to the waiter?
No, he engaged me. He said something about my hat. Because I'm wearing a Giants hat, by the way. Vamos Gigantes.
And he's supposed to just go, yeah. So they don't fucking spit in our food. Yeah,
well,
but he's
what
like...
you get for being a fucking Rockies fan. Go fuck yourself.
It's just confrontacionale.
No, don't fuck with me, bro. Straight up bottom line. Especially when it was sports. Unless you are informed and you can actually like hold a conversation with me, like don't even, because
Like, you better have your facts straight.
I will fucking destroy you.
Where did you learn your trade, you stupid fucking cunt, you idiot?
Yeah.
Nice.
So anyway, soy sauce doesn't like going out in public with me anymore.
It's embarrassing at this point. I mean, Jesus
It
Christ.
can get a little awkward.
You can only whisper it.
It's funny too, because actually, you know what? I go through shit like you go through with like that rap show thing. Like this happens to me a lot. Like I'll commit to doing something, like when I'm in a good mood and shit.
Yeah.
And then and it'll be like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks out, and then that day comes where like that plan I committed to, it actually is here now, and I'm just like, well, fuck, I don't want to even go. Like, it's every single time I do this.
Have you noticed that people strategically seem to ask you to do things only when you're in a good mood? So that's why you give it the green light? Because
I haven't, but yeah.
The majority of the time, you're not in a good mood like that.
I'm not.
But they catch you on that right day, and you're like, yeah, you know, I think I'll
And
check it out.
they do like a temperature check
Yeah.
with me first.
For sure.
And then they like see like what like my vibe is. And then they'll like ask me like, oh, just like come to my kid's like soccer game or something. Just something fucking stupid. And I'll be like, oh yeah, for sure, that'll be fun.
Fucking thing sucks.
It does. And then I'm like, well, fuck. And then I have to like come up with I either have to come up with some weird excuse as to like why I can't like white resistant go, or I'll have to go and be fucking miserable and bum everyone out. So don't invite me to shit.
Yeah, I mean, in this day and age, dude, the way people like flake out of stuff, it's like I don't know why anybody there's an invite, anyways.
Oh, because
we should. Well, yeah, dude. Like, if I'm like, look, especially at this age, like the wrong side of 35. If I'm having like a birthday party, it's like, hey, this is happening. Whoever would like to show up to this thing,
it's a bowl.
Show up. It's a bowl.
You know, you can,
and
or
you
not.
can, or you can't. It's no pressure. It's only my birthday, and it only happens once a year.
See, that's how you see. You're one of those.
I'm only asking. It's one time. So, but I do think the idea of like a pressure-y invite is kind of weird.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Nowadays,
like an intense, like intimate invite.
Well, nowadays it is, and unless you really, really, really are motivated to go do this thing, it's fucking hot.
Yeah.
I don't want to go anywhere.
You took the words out of my bowl.
But you do a good job though with that, Ron. It's like, well, yeah, you know, you can go or not go. You know, no pressure. I just only invited you because I thought you were really my friend. So,
I have a decent amount of guilt.
But do you not
throw out there.
Do you not? Oh, you do for sure, because you were guilting the fuck out of me to go to your fucking Gage Earring show.
Well, yeah. I mean, when necessary, you pull out the guilt.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's
I'm
good
50% white.
It's
you don't want my Burmese like side, my Asian side, because that's like dictatorship. That's like you are going to now. You are going. Like, you know what I mean? And I can do that. And I can do that. See, you can't do that. That's racist. But no, I'm just kidding. but I can do that because I'm Asian. So just listeners, it's not racist.
Do you not? Is it? Wait, it's not racist because you're 50%
I'm
dictator.
Asian. I'm 50% dictator, yeah. And Burma is literally still a military regime, so it's like, is
it still? It's not even called Burma.
It's called Myanmar, but
Myanmar.
the true like people who are from there like
still refer to it as Burma.
Yeah,
the resistance still refers to it as Burma.
Yeah, dude, we're the rebels, dude. I'm like part of the rebel base.
So anyway, but so that never happens to you, soy sauce, where you'll like commit to something and then like, do you kind of frump your way out of it, or what do you do? Do you just go?
I've definitely frumped my way out of things, but like a lot of times I'll just do it and then fucking be begrudgingly, and then when I pull up, I have to have these like Ferris Bueller's Day Off, like I'll go. He'll make me feel guilty. You know what I mean?
He'll keep
He'll keep calling me, and then I fucking like freak out, and then I just fucking stop being a baby, and I go.
What did your voice do right there?
And I go. Nice. You know what I mean? But then I'll pre-plan the like, I'm gonna like strategize this thing like the Gage Earring.
You had a heat exit.
Heat exit where I'm parked on the outside. I've got like Red Bull strategies and shit that I'm doing to get out of shit.
The Red Bull resistance.
The Red Bull resistance
is real.
You know what I mean? So I'll have those like lined up as well.
Yeah. The fucking Red Bull resistance.
Yeah.
Vive la resistance.
Well, and plus, dude, I don't like being like trap places because like if I have to take a shit or something, I hate being somewhere and like suddenly I get that like you have to take a shit vibe.
Do you take a shit in public? Because I fucking refuse.
I am not.
I fucking refuse, dude.
Well, yeah, dude, and like if I don't have my wipes on me and shit, it's a whole fucking thing. I have to like sanitize the seat.
What,
I
like
mean,
your seat?
Any seat that I fucking sit on, if it's a toilet, I'm using soap.
Taking a shit is like an experience for you, huh?
It's a whole fucking thing.
What do you need with you to take a shit?
Like usually hand sanitizer and Cottonelle wipes.
But you bring them with you?
I usually bring that stuff with me, especially if I'm at work. Because these dudes are going in there at like before 7, 8 a.m. and tearing shit up. And it's like, dude, guys, do this at home. This is supposed to happen between 10 and 12. Those 2 hours before lunch where you're like, I want to fuck off, so I'm going to go take a shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Not pre 8 a.m.
Yeah, pre 8 a.m. That's your morning shit, bud. That's your morning been sitting in you all day.
Yeah, that you slept with.
I'm so guilty of that, dude.
But yeah, dude.
I used to get to work at like 5:45.
You were that
would start
guy.
at 6, and I would go to shit. And then like the cleaning lady, who's the first person on the scene to arrive, would like open the bathroom door and come in to start cleaning. Like, no. People have already started shitting right now. It's like, the sun's not even up yet.
Because my whole thing is this. Look, if you got shit on your face, you know what I mean?
Wait,
imagine.
Wait. Where could
shit?
you possibly be going with this?
You trip and fall and you get shit on your face. If you get shit on your face, you're not just going to take a dry wipe. You're not going to go and like roll some stuff onto your dry white paper and wipe your face off dry with that noise that the toilet paper roll makes. And then walk out like, oh, shit's cool. I'm cool.
You're not cool.
You're not cool.
You're the anti-cool
so
at that point.
Everybody in the world does this with their assholes every time they have to take a shit. I'm someone who happens to maybe realize that, and I bring fucking Cottonelle wipes so that my ass doesn't have
like a shit package with you. You take like a shit package.
Yeah, but you don't only use just the wipes, right? You follow it up with the toilet paper?
No.
You don't follow the wet wipe with the dry wipe?
No, dude. Dry wipe. Who dry wipes their ass? Everybody.
Dry out your wet asshole after you
It's not a wet asshole. The Cottonelle wipes are like a perfect medium of like damp.
Oh, no.
They're just damp.
Cold, man. It's this cold, wet ass wipe. I can't do that.
That's how I feel clean, though. Otherwise, I will walk out of there feeling like an itchy ass where I have to like, where it's like how you felt when you were like with your parents and had to take a weird shit when you were a kid and like you had an itchy ass all day.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot do it. It freaks me out. Like, I will fucking...
That's actually called cubicle... that's called cubicle khaki ass.
Yeah, it's called cubicle khaki ass, and I can't handle that. So...
Right.
And plus the whole thing, if you got shit on your face, you wouldn't just dry wipe it and like walk away like you're cool.
No, and I agree with the wet wipes. I just imagining only the wet wipes. Because I've had drastic situations where like we ran out of toilet paper and we got to get more, but in the meantime, this shit is coming right now regardless, and all I have is the wet wipes.
Welcome to Shit Your Life Radio.
And I immediately have to take a shower after that. Like, oh, I'm not clean. I'm wet.
Yeah.
You know
I'm
what I
a
mean?
big fan of taking a shower after a shit.
What's fucked up is I take a shower and it makes me want to shit. So I'll shit, shower, and then I want to shit again.
Hoy. Well,
that's hoyish.
Yeah. Well, should we move on from the shit show?
Let's keep it moving.
What do we... you know what? You have some stuff for us, Chris the Key. You're going to do some fucked up news?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Let's do that, because I enjoyed the last couple. You've come through with some gems, man. What do you got some good ones?
I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you got? Chris the Key.
All right.
Of ChrisTheKey.com. You got some fucked up news for us.
It's pretty fucked up. The
Let's
first
go.
one I came across in Seattle.
Okay.
I'll just set up the story. A homeless man goes up to a mother and her 7-year-old daughter, unzips his pants, shoves his hand into his pants, thrusts forward, ruled by the court as...
Not all heroes wear capes.
Freedom of speech. That is constitutionally protected.
Wait, hold on. You mean to tell me a homeless dude walked up to a mother and daughter, basically...
in public...
and jerked himself inside of his...
slid his hands in his pants over his crotch, thrusted his crotch forward, shouting...
He did like a jerk thrust.
Correct. The mother was trying to say, oh, this is indecent exposure.
Well, that is.
But the court shot it down as constitutionally protected free speech.
Whoa.
Because she didn't actually see him expose anything. He was just expressing himself.
He was expressing himself by jerking himself off.
Exactly.
And the kid had to see that?
Yeah. 7-year-old girl. But at least that's protected.
Christ.
Right?
That's really fucking intense. I don't understand how that's freedom of speech, because he's not saying anything. He's just
Seriously. Like,
unless he was like saying, like doing like a Ken Kniff, like, ugh.
No, even if he was, that's not funny.
No,
it's a 7-year-old girl.
Yeah, I don't understand how that could be constituted as free.
People will
speech.
talk politics and get censored, but yet this guy.
But you can go thrust. You can go like jerk thrust in front of a woman and her kid, and that's free. Like, fucking asshole. I can't see. This is why I can't stand motherfuckers, man.
He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say?
Golly.
But that was Seattle. So now we're going to jump very far geographically over to Japan. Japan is opening up a naked restaurant.
Sweet.
Here's the kicker.
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Wait, well, what's the... See, Japan's always doing some weird shit. Like, they have, like, a good idea for some shit, and then they'll ruin it by doing something else really weird with it.
It's like naked.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, let's do this fun thing, naked.
Yeah.
But also, too, like, we worry about feelings here in the United States.
Right.
Get a load of the stipulation these fucking
What, at the
assholes
naked
put
restaurant?
out. So at the naked restaurant, in order for you to enter, you have to check in advance on their website. They have a chart. Based on your body height, you're supposed to weigh a certain weight.
No fucking way.
And if you are 33 pounds or more...
Over what they've decided is...
what they've decided
They won't let you in?
You cannot go in. So they will not let fat
Asians don't like fat. Asians don't like fat. I'm telling you.
Oh, my... Wait, what is it?
It's weird. It's just a weird thing.
Is that a real thing? They really don't like fat?
It's a thing.
Let's generalize.
No, well, like, dude, I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, in my family at least, I'm not saying I can't speak on all Asians,
right?
But dude, in my family and certain other Asians that I've come across have been supremely judgmental in terms of weight.
Why?
Because, like, why you fat? Like, you've been here 4 hours. Like, why you fat? You know what I mean?
That's terrible.
You know?
Oh my god!
It's just, it is.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't believe that number one, there's like a naked restaurant's going to exist. I think that's kind of rad. But the fact that they're literally going to turn people away. Does it say what the like mark is of like what?
Well, I didn't look at the chart, but it's.
Is it on there?
You know, they have a chart on their website. I mean, it's a Japanese website. I didn't even try.
Like, how awkward has that conversation got to be? Like, oh, sorry, you can't come to the naked restaurant. And you just have too much belly.
And there's no refunds, too. Like, you have to reserve a spot, but then when you show up, if you're too fat, you're kicked out, and you don't get your money back.
Oh.
Yeah. That makes sense. You fat, you go. You fat, you go.
Can we turn that into a button, please? Can we turn that into a soundbite, please?
You fat, you go.
Jesus.
Well, that's intense. Chris the Key, what else you got?
So the last one, a bar fight broke out at a famous Key West little watering hole over a fart.
Nice.
Apparently 2 couples got in a fight because one chick farted and dude from couple number 2 said something about it, and it turned into a physical fight.
It was a fart fight.
It was a fart fight.
It's a fist fart.
It's a fart fight.
It's a fart fight fist.
It was a fire fart.
You got into fartsticuffs.
Oh my god.
Fucking thing sucks.
Oh my god. Yeah, shout out. Soy sauce, you know what? Wait, hold on. Hold your arm out, bro.
What do you
I don't think I've ever
dude?
noticed this tattoo before. Wait, hold your arm out.
Is this because I told you no more confessions? Now you're going to fucking make fun of me? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of ideas. Wait,
You've
is
seen
that
this before.
I guess I never really... Does that say
Yeah, it's Michael Jackson glove?
Michael Jackson glove?
Shut up. Don't act like you haven't seen this.
Well, no, I've seen it, but I never really paid close attention to it. Because right now you have your sleeve rolled up, and I'm looking.
It's a Michael Jackson tattoo. That's the glove. It says R.I.P. and it says fucking Michael Jackson and his signature that was on his album.
I've seen that tattoo. I never tripped off the fact. Because it actually does say Michael Jackson in cursive.
Yeah.
Is that your right hand?
That is my right hand.
Do you jerk off with your right?
I'm right-handed, yes.
Do you think there's something to be said that at any given time, when you're jerking off, your dick is within striking distance of a Michael Jackson tattoo?
It's a jerk tat.
It's a jerk tat.
Jesus, yeah. I mean, yeah, I've used my right hand to jack off, so I definitely have.
Do you have to look at that? Do you ever look at the Michael Jackson on your arm, and then while you're jerking off,
He's just like, ee-hee.
I never thought of it that way, but I guess, yeah, my Michael Jackson arm is my jerk-off arm.
Do you find it ironic that Michael Jackson liked to be within striking distance, allegedly, of a dick, and now he is?
Well, yeah, who knows that subconsciously that wasn't my intention.
You should get a Michael Jackson jerk glove that you put on when you jerk off.
Can you?
My
Oh,
Just
he needs
one
a jerk glove.
Just a jerk glove.
Can you get one of next time you jerk off? Can you get like a Michael Jackson like diamond studded glove?
Well, see, that's the thing. That would shred. That would like chafe my dick because if I had that like those sequins on there like embellished,
right?
That would slice in. You know,
No,
what I mean?
that would-
scales rubbing.
That'd be like scaly paper cuts all over my
Sandpaper
dick.
your
That wouldn't
dick
work
down.
out. What's you? Well, I use
It'd
because
probably come out with a nice polished shine afterwards.
I never tripped off the fact that like your jerk hand is the same like arm in which like at any given time Michael Jackson is within like 7 or 8 inches of your dick.
Do you ever look down while you're jerking off and remember his legacy?
Heal the world, make it a better place.
Are you looking at the man in the mirror when you jerk off?
Dude, I love that song. I
see
am
what I did
looking
there?
at the man in the mirror. I remember the time that I jacked off.
Do you ever jerk off at work like a smooth criminal?
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's bad, by the way. That's pretty bad.
What, jerking off at work?
Well,
What's
it's bad.
Oh, I see what you did
See?
there.
We were going.
I see what you did there. That was a thriller right there.
That was.
I'm leaving now.
That was really bad.
Fucking walking out of the studio.
That was really bad.
You see what I did?
Well, it's better than fucking like a dirty Diana. You know what I mean?
Nobody wants to fuck with a dirty Diana.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, whether you're black or white, it don't matter.
It doesn't matter. Has no bearing on the situation. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah, I guess my jerk off hand is my Michael Jackson hand.
Nice.
I have a Michael Jackson jerk off arm hand.
You have a jerk arm.
Jerk tat.
I have a
jerk
jerk
tat.
tat. I have a jerk tat.
You do.
First there were jerk forts. Now there's jerk tats. It's like
Yeah.
Just get a jerk glove for your jerk
Get
tat
a
and your
jerk glove
arm.
that you can wear in the jerk fort with your jerk tat.
Dude,
it's a
everything
lot of jerk, dude.
You know what I mean? I just find it ironic that you jerk off with the same hand that there's a Michael Jackson who may or may not have allegedly had different dicks in his hand. So,
He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say?
How do you feel about the jerk tat? Go to the website. Let us know what you think.
listen to what you think. What do you think about this controversial jerk tat?
This controversial jerk tat.
As always, shout out to Chris the Key. Shout out to the Soy Sauce Boss.
SoySauceBoss.com.
Do you have one?
Oh, is
Yeah.
that a thing now?
That's been a thing.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know
You
that.
guys have left me out every time, so it's fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
It's all fine.
It's fine.
So soysauceboss.com, christhekey.com,
Yeah.
everyliferadio.com.
It's really, yeah, it really.
QLradio.com, gagedearrings.net. Any other final shouts? Shout out homie Sil.
Shout out Keith Clothing.
Shout out
Soon.
Keith Clothing.
Check the website.
EYL merch coming. Shout out to Bumble.
Shout out Tinder.
Shout out Tinder.
Shout out Snapchat.
Snapchat. I think that's all we got for this week. You can fuck with us every single Wednesday on EYLradio.com. And other than that, don't die.
Lights in due time, all my people gon' eat right.
Hayden and
Time, all you
McDowell.
haters gon' sleep tight.
Righto,
In due
to the
time,
602.
baby. In due time,
Come out and check us out.
You can catch me in the street lights. In due time, all my people gon' eat right. In due time, all you haters gon' sleep tight. In due time, baby. In due time, what it
He's a big boy. He knows what he said. What'd you say?
Come out and check us out.
F Your Life Radio Podcast. Your mom would not approve.